Good day, everyone! I am your one and only Sir Juan. And in this class, your fitness is my priority number one. Are you ready for today's lesson? You better be because it's PE time! Hello, everyone! As you can see, I am here at the bus terminal. I will fetch my niece who is from Manila. She'll stay with us for 2 weeks.
Uncle!
She's here! Hello, Grace! How's your trip?
A little bit tiring, but it's okay.
I am really glad that your mom and dad let you stay here while they are on the business trip.
Me too. I'm really excited to be here and meet my cousins.
She is Grace, my niece. Since she's an only child, she usually spends her time playing mobile or computer games at home.
Don't worry, Grace. I'll make sure that you'll have a very great time while you are with us. Let's go home.
Grace, is there something wrong?
Nothing, Uncle. It's just that I'm bored.
Don't worry, Grace. I already asked your cousins to be here and play some target games with you.
Target games?
Yes, target games.
Target games are either played indoor or outdoor. In an unopposed game, the contender only aims to hit the target to score. While in an opposed game, the player uses offensive or defensive strategic goals. There are different target games like Dodgeball or Batuhang Bola, Tumbang Preso, and others.
Wow! I'm excited to play. But I never played any of these target games before.
Don't worry, I am here to guide and teach you. You too! I will teach you each target game, the background, the mechanics, and the skills needed for you to execute it properly and safely.
Uncle, am I going to play all the target games?
Yes, but we'll do it one at a time. For now, I'll teach you Dodgeball or Batuhang Bola.
Dodgeball? Batuhang bola?
One of the most common games that children play is Dodgeball. Its Filipino version is Batuhang Bola. Dodgeball or Batuhang Bola is a game in which players on two teams try to throw balls at each other while avoiding being hit. Did you know that Dodgeball originated from Africa and has been played there for over 200 years? Its original version is deadlier and more painful because instead of rubber balls, they use rocks or decaying matter. They do it this way to train their tribes to work together during fights against other tribes, working to take out the weak and protect their own. Warning! Don't ever try this at home. Don't use anything except the prescribed equipment. You can use a ball like this. It's soft, it's light, and it will not cause any pain. Remember, safety first.
Wow! I learned so much from that. I really want to play now.
Not yet, Grace. You still need to know more about this game. Your parents entrusted you to us, so I want to make sure of your safety while you are playing. I want you to remember of the following safety precautions. First, make sure you are free from any sickness and your body and health status can handle this activity. You may use the Physical Activity Readiness Questionnaire. It is a self-screening tool to determine the safety or possible risk of exercising for an individual based on their health history, current symptoms, and risk factors. You can search it in the internet.
Second, make sure you are wearing the proper attire to avoid injury. Avoid clothes that are too tight or restricting so that you can move freely.
I'll take note of that, Uncle.
That's great. Again, safety first. I will now teach you how to play dodgeball.
Wow, that's a good idea. I will join the game.
That's right. Now let's go outside and I'll teach you how to play it.
In playing dodgeball, you need to use the following skills. It involves throwing, running, jumping, hopping, catching, and dodging. Batuhang Bola is a ball game played by two teams. Players play in front of the end line. Each of them must have a space behind them. When the player is out, they go and play behind the other team. In order to get back in the game, they have to hit an opponent. The first team should stand in the middle of the court, while the second team should be divided into two and should stand at both sides of the first team. The second team should hit the players of the first team. If the second team could hit a player in the first team, that player is out. If that player catches a ball, his team will gain a life, and that can be used to revive another player or be used to continue to play on if the ball hits him or her. The team will win if they hit all the players and none of them are left. And that's it. That's how we play Dodgeball or Batuhang Bola. And that's how you play it.
I've learned a lot, Uncle. I can't wait to try it with my cousins.
How about you? Did you learn something from what I've shared? Let's see if you really listened. I will give some information and you'll identify if it's correct or not. If it's correct, you'll say dodge. If it's not, just say lose. Number 1. Dodgeball is an example of target games. The correct answer is dodge. Number 2. Dodgeball originated from Africa. If your answer is dodge, you are correct. Number 3. Dodgeball is being played by one person alone. The correct answer is lose, because it's being played by two teams. Number 4. Always wear the proper attire when playing. It's dodge. And number 5. If a player catches the ball, his team will gain a life. The answer is dodge. Your cousins are here.
Let's play!
Let's go! Yay!
Isn't it fun? I am happy that I was able to teach Grace a new game. At least, her activities will now be more active and using of gadgets will be lessened. Remember, having physical activities are much better for your health than just sitting in a corner while playing mobile games all day. Be active, be healthy. Before playing any games, make sure that you'll ask permission from your parents or guardians. And it's better if you will help first in doing household chores before playing. Let me remind you also of these two important Filipino values aside from what I've already mentioned. Use your time wisely and always observe honesty. And that's it, my dear learners. I hope you enjoyed and learned something today. See you again next time. Remember, learning is more fun when you do it with Sir Juan. And in this class, your fitness is my priority number 1. Good day, everyone! Are you ready for another day of learning and fun? Let's enter the world of traditional games with a bang. I am Sarawan and this is One on One. Welcome to One on One, a game show that will introduce you to the world of traditional game. We're going to play and have fun while we are learning. Isn't that wonderful? For today's episode, we invited some guests to play and learn with us. Let's call them one by one, our wanderers. Let's start with Ken. We also have James. And let's welcome Dan. Let's get started. What game are we going to play today?
For our first game, it is a traditional Filipino children's game. This is a very common game among the youth all over the country. Played in backyards, park, or even inside streets. Your game is Tumbang Preso.
Tumbang Preso. Today, we'll surely get to know more about this game. How about you? Are you familiar with Tumbang Preso? Don't worry, because today you'll surely learn. Let's start round 1.
Round 1. Let's check what you know about the game. Wanderers, get ready with the questions.
For this round, we're going to test if you know any information about this game. Let's get started. Question number 1. What do you call the one who is guarding the can? The answer is 8 or an 8. The 8 is the one who is guarding the can. His or her goal is to tag another player to replace him or her. Question number 2. What are the most common equipment used in playing Tumbang Preso? The correct answer, can and pair of slippers. These two are the most important equipment in this game. We also need a chalk to draw lines. Question number 3. What is the other term for Tumbang Preso? The correct answer is Tumbang Lata. Tumbang Preso is also known as Tumbang Lata.
Let's get to know the skills needed to play Tumbang Preso. Wanderers, you need to unscramble the jumbled letters to decode each word. The first one to give the correct answer will get the point.
Let the game begins. Number 1. The word is throwing. Number 2. The word is running. Number 3. The word is jumping. Number 4. The word is dodging. Number 5. The word is hopping. And the last word. The word is tossing. Once again, in playing Tumbang Preso, we will do these skills: throwing, running, jumping, dodging, hopping, and tossing. At this moment, we will play Tumbang Preso. But before that, let me give you the following safety precautions. First, make sure you are free from any sickness and your body can handle this activity. Ask your doctor or your parents first. Second, avoid clothing that is too tight or that restricts movement. Now, let's learn how to play Tumbang Preso. An 8 is the one to guard the tin can. He or she is chosen by throwing the pamato to the toe line by all the players. Whoever's pamato is farthest from the toe line is the 8. The hitters will get ready at the back of the toe line and at a signal from the game starts. The pamato must be retrieved immediately once the can is knocked down. The 8 will start putting it up inside a circle. The one tagged becomes the 8. When the can is hit and falls outside the circle but remains standing, the 8 has the right to tag the hitter once the hitter leaves the toe line. The can may be kicked or knocked down under when it is outside the circle. If a hitter is not able to retrieve his or her pamato, the others can save him or her by hitting the can. And that's how you play Tumbang Preso. To our wanderers, every time you'll be an 8, a point will be deducted. Let's get started! And that's it! Congratulations to our winner! And you, I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot from today's episode. Remember, life is like a Tumbang Preso. A lot of struggles might hit and make you stumble, but you should stand up and continue to fight. And that's it! Thank you for being with us today. See you again next episode filled with fun and learning. Once again, I am Sarwan and this is One on One. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.